Then this symbol indicates expansion valve with flange coupling. So here in this pipeline, elbow joint and expansion valves are there. Again, this is reducing flange, reduction in diameter is there. If flow is in reverse direction, it is called as expansion flange. Then, so in this case, 4 elements are there: reducing flange, elbow, joint and expansion valve. Again here, elbow of 90 degree is there. So if drawing is given to us like this, we have to use these devices at given places to have the flow of fluid in particular direction. Now second case, this is a pipeline diagram which is given to us, and we have to interpret the meaning of this pipeline diagram. In industry, suppose we are given this exercise: interpret the meaning of this pipeline circuit. Let me start with first. This is a stroke valve. As we know, this is the symbol of stroke valve. So right here, use here stroke valve. Then this is the symbol of angle globe valve. Two pipes meeting at each other at an angle of 90 degree. This is the angle globe valve. This one is reducing flange, and flange connection is there, which is shown by 2 small vertical lines. Again, this interprets lateral connection. You can see here lateral connection is there. Here this symbol represents it's a check valve. So here we have to put check valve in the pipeline. This is elbow of 45 degree. You can see here 2 pipes are at an angle of 45 degree and they are coupled here with elbow of 45 degree, and here 2 pipes are connected with elbow of 90 degree, and this elbow is flange coupled as here 2 lines are drawn. So these elements are interpreted from this given diagram: stroke valve, angle globe valve, reducing flange, lateral connection, 45 degree elbow, check valve and 90 degree elbow. Now we discuss about next topic, that is ducts type and its application. What is duct? Duct is used to allow the flow of fluid from one place to another place. It is widely used in air conditioning, because in case of air conditioner, it is not always possible to put air conditioner device at every places. Even we need air conditioning system. So for that, duct is used, which will carry cold fluid or cold air from air condition to certain place and retake the hot air from that place to outside area. Now what is duct? As we know, duct is a closed passage that convey gas, preferably air, from one place to another place. The main objective of duct is to provide smooth flow of gas from one place to another place, and widely air is used in a duct. It is majorly used in HVAC. What is HVAC? HVAC means heating, ventilating and air conditioning system. Duct is widely used in HVAC. Why duct is used? What's the need to use the duct for particular application? When conditioned air cannot be sent directly to desired place, duct is used. For example, at this place it is not possible to provide air conditioner nearby this room, so in this case we provide the duct. Air conditioner is put at certain distance, and from air conditioner to this place, duct is used to allow the flow of air from air conditioner to room and room to air conditioner. When single unit is used for all air conditioning, ducts are required for supply of air at various places. For example, 4 rooms are there and 1 air conditioner is there. Air conditioner is having higher tonnage of capacity, so we can use 1 air conditioner and with the help of duct all these 4 rooms can be cooled, and all 4 ducts could be used in various rooms, and one air conditioner can cool 4 rooms with the help of duct. So that is the application of duct. Now types of duct. How many types of ducts are used in industry? The ducts are used for supply ducts. There are 2 types of ducts, supply ducts and return duct. Supply duct is used to supply conditioned air to desired place, means from air conditioner to room, and return duct is used to return air from desired place to outside area. So from return duct hot air goes outside to the back to environment, and supply duct provides cold air from air condition to our room or desired place. Applications of duct. Some applications of duct is shown over here. This is the diagram which shows that the duct is used in hotel for central air conditioning. You can see here. In this case, air conditioner may be put in this room, and through this room the cold air passes through this duct and it goes inside this room. So here no need to put air conditioner over here. With the help of this duct which is shown over here, this duct is joined like this. Here elbow connection is there, here elbow connection is there, and here 90-degree elbow connection is there, here inclined connection is there. So with the help of this duct the flow of air can be maintained from air conditioner to room. This is one example. Now another example of application of duct. For a duct can be used for HVAC, for hospitals, houses and offices. This is just a diagram to show heating, ventilation and air conditioning of, it may be hospital, it may be house, or it may be office. Here pipelines are drawn over here. Through this pipeline fluid flows. The fluid may be hot, it may be cold. The cold fluid comes from this outside to inside, and hot fluid goes from inside to outside. So this is the diagram of duct for this household application. The next application of duct is in dairy industry. These kind of ducts would be used, can be used in dairy industry. Here inclined ducts are there. Here 90-degree elbow is not used, some other degree elbow is used. This kind of elbow is widely used to reduce the frictional losses, because if 90-degree elbow is there, the frictional losses would be higher, but in this gradual inclination or gradual movement the losses would reduce. Then applications of ducts in oil refinery. In oil refinery also ducts are used to convey oil from one place or one tank to another tank. The next example of application of duct is in ducts used in textile industries, in pharmaceutical industries like this. These are the ducts which is used in textile and pharmaceutical industry. In textile industry, hot and cold air flows from one place to another place, and in pharmaceutical industry, gases or medicines flow from one place to another place. This is another application of duct in household application. This is a house, and here cut section is shown to show that air conditioner is not there inside this home. Here air conditioner is there. Duct is provided to allow the flow of cold air inside this house. To move this air condition from this wall to away is also used to reduce the noise level, because if air conditioner is put over here, some noise may create disturbance inside this room. If it is put away from this home, then the problem of noise can be reduced, and for that duct is connected. Another application of duct in fertilizer industries. Coaxial ducts are used. These are the ducts which are coaxial. In fertilizer it is widely used. Here circular duct is there, here rectangular duct is there, and here some conical shaped ducts are used. We also discussed about how to prepare these ducts in development of surfaces of solid. Now next topic is duct material. Which material could be used as a duct? Galvanized steel, stainless steel, copper, FRP, that is fiber, glass reinforced plastic, fiberglass, PVC, that is polyvinyl chloride, PVS, polyvinyl steel. Concrete could be used as a duct material, gypsum board, black carbon steel, or fiberglass board. These are the materials which could be used as a duct. Now duct layout. How to draw the layout of this kind of ducts? Majorly there are some basic symbols which are used to draw ducts. One is blower fan. In a duct, how to draw blower fan? So this is the symbol. Now we are going to discuss some basic symbols which are used in ducts. The first is blower or fan. Blower or fan both are drawn like this. If it is drawn like this, it means that some blower or fan is there. The second symbol is three-way valve. It is drawn like this. Three-way, 1, 2 and 3. The flow of fluid may be in any direction, depends upon the operation of valve. This valve allows the flow of fluid in any particular direction, and this is the symbol to show three-way valve. Then another symbol which is used in duct for pump is this. If this symbol is drawn in a circuit, it means that it's a pump. Circle, here fluid taken from place, and here fluid is supplied. This arrow indicates fluid is taken from this side and it is supplied to this side. Hence the pressure of fluid would be lesser over here, and here pressure would be higher. The fourth one is filter. Filter is drawn like this, just inclined lines, and here this indicates pipeline, and here flow of air may be from this side to this side or from this side to this side. Generally arrow is drawn to show direction of fluid, and this symbol indicates filter is provided over here. There are numerous types of filters, and in some cases name of the filter is shown over here, which is not needed to discuss over here as far as the present subject is concerned. Next symbol, that is flow direction. The flow direction is indicated just by arrow. This arrow indicates the flow is directed from this direction to this direction, this to this. Then coil. How to represent coil in a circuit? It is drawn like this. Here inlet or outlet would be there, and here also inlet or outlet would be there. If here inlet is there, here is the outlet. The fluid flows from here to here. So this is coil. The coil may be drawn curvature like this or straight lines like this. That depends upon the designer's choice. The designer may draw coil like this, or they may draw coil like this. Generally in coil, inlet and outlet directions are shown over here. Here inlet, then here outlet, or here outlet, then here is the inlet. The coil may be cooling coil or it may be heating coil, and it is written over here. If it is a heating coil, heating is written, and if it is a cooling coil, cooling is written. The next symbol is heater. How to draw heater? It is drawn like this. Boxes over here, small boxes, vertical line and two horizontal lines. If this symbol is drawn in the circuit and direction of flow is provided, it means that this element heats the fluid. In some cases, heating of fluid is also needed. In case of winter season, when atmosphere is very cold and we need to have some heat, so heating portion is needed in the circuit. Cooling tower. How to draw cooling tower in a circuit? the symbol is drawn like this, a rectangle, and this triangular symbol represents the spray nozzles. Here these spray nozzles means this is a cooling tower. So fluid flows from this upper direction to lower direction. Here cooling fluid is provided over here, inlet is here, outlet is here, and the fluid which is cooled may enter inside from this direction and exit from this cooling tower over here. So this is the symbol for cooling tower. Next symbol, AHU. AHU means air handling unit. It is drawn like this, just a rectangle, an inlet and outlet. The inlet may be here or it may be here. One is inlet, another is outlet. It's called as air handling unit. So air is hindered inside this unit. Now some other symbol, that is two-way valve. How to draw two-way valve? It is drawn like this. This valve is drawn. It's a two-way valve. If we close this valve, the flow of fluid will be interrupted. It may be reduced or it may be stopped or it may be started. Now types of duct layouts. How many duct layouts are there which are used in industry, in household application, that we will discuss. There are basically 4 types of duct layouts. One is perimeter system, second is radial perimeter system, third is extended plenum system, and fourth is parallel duct system. Now we will discuss each type of duct layout and its practical application. This is perimeter system type duct layout. You can see here in this room towards the periphery the ducts are provided like this, here towards the periphery. So this is called as perimeter system duct layout. This is the second case of perimeter duct layout. It may be like this. Here also ducts are provided towards the periphery like this. Another, that is radial perimeter system. In this perimeter the flow of duct is radially penetrated like this. Here in radial direction duct is provided, here in radial direction, here also in radial direction, here also in radial direction. Central run is there. So this is radial perimeter system. In some cases